The Brawlstars team hasn't released their 2026 roadmap yet, like they did for 2025. Frank did say that they're planning on making one, but like who knows, that might come out in like April. I guess if it has come out, by the time you see this, you can like watch my video and see if I had anything correct. But there have been a lot of spoilers and leaks of what's coming in 2026, and like I watched a almost 3-hour long podcast they did a couple of days ago where there were a lot of spoilers, for example. But yeah, I think we should start. Let's start with January, or I guess January already went, so February. Now, for me, it's currently the 7th of February, so I don't know what has happened yet, but we'll be getting the Brawlstars event with a lot of rewards, new skins, and boxes, which, of course, the peak of it being on February 14th. And then we got the Brawl Talk on February 21st. And this Brawl Talk, it's a big one, as we'll be getting the 100 Brawler, which will be an Ultra Legendary, and I think we all know it's gonna be something groundbreaking, because it's the 100 Brawler. Not only that, but also this new thing called the Brawler Prestigious. We get new titles for brawlers, and they even put out a post for suggestions of titles. The current trophy system and trophy boxes will be removed though, but we'll see all this on the 21st, and most of it actually comes to the game on the 24th, but still. We also get some kind of resource rush event, kind of like the Candy Rush thing, but yeah, let's move on. For March, there's surprisingly little info on how close it is. Like, it will probably be a pretty average update. New brawlers, new season. We're expecting some tweaks to the economy, like getting more vault keys from the Brawl Pass and other places in the game, I guess. And we don't know if it'll come in March already, but they have been planning like brand collabs for 2026. Now that we're getting into the summer, things are starting to get a little more uncertain. Like last year, Frank revealed some stuff, and a lot of that didn't even come true, so it's kind of uncertain. But we do know that there's a Brawl Cup event where you can actually buy tickets and go see it in real life happening in May, and then we have 2 more later in the year, but I'll talk about them more later. They talked about reworking the record system, which is great, but I don't know if that was like part of the Brawler Prestigious, or is the record rework something completely separate. But prepare to say goodbye to records anyways. They will most likely be removed before June, if not already in the next update, and it's a possibility that we'll see a map maker update somewhere after May. This was supposed to come in like late 2025, but they delayed it as it wasn't, you know, a priority. And they said that a couple of weeks ago they didn't even have like a good structure of direction that they wanted to go with map maker. And I know a little bit about the development of Brawlstars, and to me, that we'll get in the summer already seems highly unlikely, but that's the earliest a map maker update could come. Another thing we'll definitely see is more of these detective and lore like events, like the Pool Pier event, and I think summer would be a perfect time for one of those. And if not that, a brand collab is also something that we could see this summer. By this point, we'll have gotten buffies for around 40 brawlers already, and more new exciting brawlers are going to be released. After the summer and the developers come back from their vacations, they continue their big projects like Brawlstars on PC or console, which is something that there have been rumors and speculations around. In October, we'll be getting another real-life esports event for the LCQ championship, and the finals in November as usual, which also means that they are balancing the meta around, and that unfortunately means that the brawlers and buffies released won't be as super broken to not, you know, ruin the Brawl Cup. Of course, they're gonna have some like holiday themed events like the Halloween event as usual. Not much has been revealed, but they seem to like these big boss fights a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got more of those. And then in December, of course, Christmas, they've been doing a lot of these map themes, like Rainbow theme for when Berry was released, and I think a snow theme for all these maps would be possible, unlike Christmas theme. Towards the end of the year, we could maybe see the make skins for the competition that's going on right now in the game, and it won't be finished, but there are speculations of a Brawl Stars movie. Like Supercell hired like a movie director or a similar role for Brawl Stars, and a full movie could be something we see. And this, I think, could be announced towards the end of 2026, as they started thinking about it just after the Minecraft movie released. And no voice chat. They've admitted they won't be adding voice chat anytime soon. And that's all my research put into this. It'll be really embarrassing now if they come out with like their own roadmap and none of this info is true. But that's all. Bye.